to stretch class with me, Miss Angie. Today we are going to do a quick stretch. So this class is great if you don't have a lot of time and you want to at least stretch your muscles to start your day or end your day if you're feeling tight and tired. This is a great stretch to do morning, night, anytime, just to get a few minutes in, stretch those muscles out. Really helps, makes a world of difference if you don't have a lot of time in your day to actually do a 30 or 45-minute yoga class. So I hope you enjoy this stretch. We are going to start all the way down in a yoga rest position, and we're going to take 5 breaths starting in yoga rest before we start our stretch, just to center ourselves. So go ahead, slowly make your way all the way down to yoga rest. Legs nice and long. Arms to your side. There we go. Good. Maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Let's take 5 breaths. Big breath in, pushing your belly button up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, belly button comes back in towards your mat. Big inhale. Exhale. This is your time to relax. Stretch out those tight muscles. Two more breaths. Good. From here, I'd like you to take a big breath in and pull your right knee forward in towards your chest. Once you get it there, see if you can take it out towards the right. So making sure your belly is all exposed up towards the ceiling. So your knees kind of going to come in towards your armpit. So you want to pull it back, getting a good stretch in that hip. Let's take 3 breaths. Awesome. This is nice and gentle, nice and slow. No need to rush. Good. If you're having trouble keeping this leg nice and straight, you can always bend your knee. Works the same. Awesome. So from here, we're going to take that leg up nice and straight like we're standing on the ceiling. So you want to pull your toes back like you're putting a footprint up on the ceiling. You're going to take your arms, you're going to wrap them behind your thigh. Gently pull your thigh towards your nose. So it's a small motion, only maybe like an inch or a half an inch. You just want to hold that leg up there, getting a nice stretch in the back of the hamstring, all the way up and down the back of the leg. Let's take 3 breaths. Good. One more. And then we're going to bend that knee. You're going to take your hand, your right hand, keep a hold of your back of the thigh. Pull your knee in towards your armpit once again, but your foot is still going to be flat up like you're stepping on the ceiling. This is half happy baby. 3 breaths. Once again, getting into your hip flexor. Make sure you're taking slow, deep breaths, relaxing those muscles so they can stretch. One more. Good. Bend that knee all the way in, give it one last squeeze, and place it all the way back down, going to the other side. Left knee comes in, pull it in, and then see if you can take it over to the left and pull it back in towards your armpit. 3 breaths. slowly straighten that leg. Grab both hands behind your thigh. Flex that foot like you're standing up on the ceiling. Good job. Hold it up there. Maybe bring it a little more forward toward your nose. 3 breaths. Hamstring stretch. Remember, if you're having trouble keeping that right leg down, you can always bend that knee up. 1 more breath. Good. Excellent. We're going to bend that knee down. We're going to pull it in towards our armpit, keeping a hold of the back of our thigh with our left hand for a half happy baby. Your foot is still flexed like you're standing on the ceiling. 3 breaths. Good job. Excellent. Bring both of those knees in. Give them a good squeeze. Give them a hug. And from here, we're going to do a full gentle happy baby. So we're going to take our hands, place them behind our thighs, knees nice and wide, feet are flexed. Bring those feet up like we're standing on the ceiling, both at the same time. Maybe pull your knees down a little farther towards your armpits. This is great for your pelvis and your low back, along with your hips. Let's take 2 more breaths. Good job. Bring those knees in. Give them a squeeze. Excellent. Taking your time, we're going to meet in a tabletop position. So take your time rolling up. Maybe roll to one side. And we're going to come into a tabletop position. So the first thing we're going to do once you get here is we're going to stretch our calf muscle all the way down here. So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to extend it long, we're going to curl our toes under, and you're going to push your heel back. See how I'm kind of rocking back? So you're going to rock back and kind of push on those toes, and that's going to get into our calf muscle. Let's take 3 breaths here. Good job. That looks awesome, you guys. Let's bring that right knee back down, and we're going to do the other side. Left leg goes long, curl those toes. Once you get those toes down, you're going to push that heel back. And you're going to get a good stretch in that calf for 3 breaths. Awesome. Bring that left knee back in. We're going to do a couple cat-cow poses to stretch our back and our spine. We're going to take a big breath in. We're going to look up at the ceiling. And we're going to exhale, round our back up. You're going to look down at your knees. Push your back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, that chin comes up. Look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round that back up. Look down at those knees. Inhale, chin comes up. Exhale, look down at those knees. Push that back up. One more, big breath in, look up. And exhale all the way down. Look down at those knees. Inhale your way back to tabletop. Awesome. We're going to move on to the shoulders and the upper back. So what I want you to do is take a big breath in. You're going to reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, and we're going to thread the needle. So your right hand is going to come through under your left arm, and your right side of the cheek is going to come to your mat, if it can. This is also a good time you can use a pillow. You can put a pillow here. If your face doesn't come all the way down, no worries. So take that right hand, reach it up, big inhale. thread the needle under that left arm. Right cheek comes towards the mat. Maybe that left arm comes forward. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale your way all the way back up. Big inhale, reach that arm up. Exhale it back down to tabletop. Good. So we're going to do the other side. This is a great one for the shoulders and upper back. It feels really good. So big inhale, lift that left arm up. And exhale it. We're going to thread the needle under the right arm. You're going to come down on the left cheek or a pillow. You're going to take your right arm, bring it forward, 3 breaths. Big inhale, come all the way back up to tabletop, reach up that left arm, and exhale back down to tabletop. Good. We are going to take a child's pose here. So you want to get your knees nice and wide so your belly can come towards the mat, your toes are together. You're going to push yourself back like you're sitting on those heels. Option 1 is to cross those arms and use your arms like a pillow and your head can come right down. If you want a little more for your shoulders and back, you can bring your arms straight forward and your forehead can come right down to the mat. Let's take 3 breaths. Good. Big inhale all the way up, back to tabletop. Excellent. Go ahead and take your time and we're going to meet on our backs. So take your time getting over. Excellent. Good. And we're going to roll all the way down onto your backs, hugging your knees in. Give them a squeeze. Excellent. Go ahead and place those feet down towards the mat. We're going to do our number 4 stretches. Good. So you're going to take your right leg, you're going to cross it over your left like a number 4. You're gently going to take your right hand, place it on the top of your thigh, maybe gently push open that hip just a little bit. Let's take 3 breaths. That looks great. This should feel really good. Excellent. Let's slowly switch sides. Bring that right foot down. Cross that left foot over the right. Gently take that left hand, press it into that left thigh, opening up that left hip. 3 breaths. Good. Excellent. Slowly bring that foot down. Once again, hug both of those knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Plant those feet flat. You're going to take those knees and you're going to twist them over to the left. So you're going to bring them up and they're going to come over to the left. Your arms are going to come out to a T and your head's going to turn to the right. Getting a really good stretch in that low back. This is also a great one for digestion. We always want to take our knees over to the left first. That's the way our natural way our colon is set up. So it really is great for digestion. So anytime you do this low back twist, see if you can remember to take your knees over to the left first. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Slowly inhale, come back through center, and we're gonna switch sides. You may want to put your feet back on the floor first and adjust yourself a little bit, and then take your knees up and over towards the right. Good, looking towards the left, arms out to a T. 3 breaths. Slowly come back through center. Give those knees one last hug. Maybe bring up your nose. See if you can get it close to your knees. Big stretch. Maybe rock from side to side. And we're going to make our way into our final yoga rest position. Legs all the way out. Arms to the side. Good. Excellent. And we're going to take our hand, one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly. For the last 5 breaths in yoga rest, you can always stay here longer if you have more time. This is your time to relax. Deep belly breaths. Belly button pushes up towards the ceiling on your inhale. And exhale, your belly button comes down towards your mat. You can stay here as long as you'd like, or you can slowly reach those arms up overhead, reach those toes down, far away from your fingers. Big breath in, exhale. One more, big breath in, exhale. Good, slowly hug both of those knees into your chest. One last squeeze. Taking your time, slowly coming to one side before pushing your way all the way up to a seated position. As slow as you can, nice and slow, no rush at all. Awesome, good. Once you get to a seated position, as always, bring those hands to heart center. Those thumb knuckles up to your third eye, the center of our forehead, and we can bow to each other. Namaste. Thank you, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that stretch. It's a great stretch to do any time of the day. I will see you guys soon. Bye.